Martin, I'm Yesenia Lasser.
And I'm Ulster Lawrence.
And welcome to another edition of St. Martin News Desk.
Brought to you by TV15.
Where we bring you the latest and most important stories around the island and beyond.
Happy holidays! It's the beginning of the week, so let's dive into our top headlines.
The Honorable Prime Minister, Dr. Mercelina, has called for the reconstruction of St. Martin's National Library, labeling it essential for national identity. During his inaugural address on November 26th, he emphasized, "You cannot call yourself a country without a national library." Dr. Mercelina outlined initiatives to improve infrastructure and public services, including ongoing school repairs and upgrades to sport facilities set for completion by 2025. On healthcare, he highlighted advances at the St. Martin Medical Center and announced plans for the Mental Health Center with $12 million allocated to this project. His address underscored a commitment to culture, education, and health improvements for the nation's future.
Minister of Public Health, Social Development and Labor, the Honorable Brug, met with SZV management on December 2nd to address pressing health concerns, including youth mental health. He highlighted long waiting lists for mental health services as a barrier to timely support, calling it a national crisis. Minister Brug proposed reallocating 2025 funds to improve mental health access and emphasized reducing hurdles to care. Preventative health care was also a top priority, with SZV management sharing his vision for its potential to improve overall health outcomes. The meeting also tackled SZV's financial challenges and outdated health laws. Both parties agreed to collaborate on legislative updates and general health insurance discussions. Minister Brug anticipates productive collaboration to strengthen St. Martin's healthcare system. Central Bank of Curacao and St. Martin has confirmed subscriptions for a 2.43% loan issued by the government of St. Martin, maturing in 2049. The loan, totaling a nominal amount of 132 million guilders, was fully subscribed at an issue price of 100%, yielding 2.43%. The government has accepted the subscriptions on these terms, and settlement is scheduled for Friday, December 6th at the Central Bank of Curacao and St. Martin. This marks a significant financial transaction for the country's economic strategy.
Truck and car collided on Alexis Arnell Boulevard, also known as Link 1, around 2:30 p.m. Thursday during a rainfall. The wet road, notorious for becoming slippery, contributed to the crash. While no serious injuries were reported, the damage appeared significant, causing traffic delays in both directions. Police blocked access from the Cold Bay Hill roundabout as a precaution, a measure commonly taken in such conditions. KPSM urges all drivers to stay cautious and vigilant, especially during wet weather.
Hello, my people. Make sure you tune in to Sit, Sip, and Chat every Monday at 5 p.m. on TV15 and every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m.
And make sure tune in to the Late Night Show with Andrew Dick from Monday to Friday at 10 p.m. with a repeat in the afternoon for no reason. In the afternoon, the Late Night Show at 3 p.m. Thank you, TV15.
Thank you, TV15. Make sure to tune in.
Make sure to tune in to the Late Night.
And Sit, Sip, and Chat.
Late Night.
We exposed 5 strangers to different KFC menus to see if the flavor can enhance any moment. And at the first bite, the party began. We repeated the experiment during the day. during business hours, on weekends, with sunshine, with rain. It's confirmed any moment can be a KFC moment.
The Windward Island Bank, WIB, has announced a new venue and extended schedule for distributing Bankomatico Plus cards expiring between 2024 and 2027. Due to high demand, the mass distribution will now take place from December 9th to December 20th, 2024, from 8:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. at the University of St. Martin in classrooms 103 and 104. This change follows large turnouts at previous distribution events, prompting WIB to secure a more spacious and accessible location to ensure a smoother process. Clients are encouraged to collect their new cards before December 31st, 2024, to maintain uninterrupted account access. WIB thanks its customers for their understanding and looks forward to serving them at the University of St. Martin.
Gums, 28 years old, has been sentenced to 8 years in prison for manslaughter in the 2023 fatal shooting of Jermaine Shaba Emilian outside a Lotus nightclub. Gums claimed self-defense, alleging Emilian tried to rob him, but the court of first instance rejected this plea, citing forensic evidence that showed Emilian was shot from behind while on his knees. The court ruled that while initial shots may have been in self-defense, Gums' actions after retrieving a second gun from his car were deliberate and purposeful. Emilian was shot 10 times with 9 bullets fired from an automatic weapon. Gums must also pay $7,000 in funeral expenses to Emilian's mother. General Pension Fund of St. Martin, known as APS, held its inaugural 6K Walkathon on Saturday, November 30th. With over 100 participants joining the event. The walkathon, designed to promote a healthy lifestyle and community spirit, exceeded expectations in terms of turnout and enthusiasm. Managing Director Oscar Williams expressed gratitude for the overwhelming support from the community and highlighted the event's success in encouraging physical activity. The walkathon included a warm-up session, a fun Zumba cool-down, and a hearty breakfast for participants. This walkathon will become an annual event with plans to grow even further next year. APS looks forward to welcoming more participants and building on the momentum for a healthier St. Martin.
The Foundation for Development of Carnival, on the French side FCDSM, has announced the cancellation of the 2025 Carnival activities due to financial difficulties. Despite efforts from the organizing committee, no formal support or assistance have been provided by the local government, leading to this difficult decision. In response, Louis Mussenton, president of the collectivity, assured that Carnival celebrations on the northern side of the island will proceed as planned. Mussenton has committed to addressing the issue directly, and a meeting between the collectivity and the Carnival organizing committee was scheduled for Saturday.
Hey there, it's Mizzy with a Sunshine Report straight out of Sunshine City, St. Martin. Bring you the warmth and the sunshine you need to kickstart your day. So let's dive into today's forecast and see how the skies are treating us. Here's your weather update for Monday, December 9th. Expect fair to partly cloudy skies with breezy conditions and the possibility of brief isolated showers throughout the evening. Temperatures will top out at a comfortable 31 degrees Celsius, which is 88 degrees Fahrenheit, and cooling down to 26 degrees Celsius, which is 79 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will blow from the east to northeast at a light to moderate pace of 5 to 14 miles per hour, bringing fresh air and a calming breeze. The region is transitioning to a stable air mass with low moisture content as a low-level trough exists in the area. This will result in restricted rainfall, keeping conditions mostly dry. So seas remain slight to moderate with a wave height between 4 to 6 feet. Small craft operators and beachgoers can enjoy the waters but should stay mindful of occasional swells. That is your Monday forecast, brought to you by the Met Department of St. Martin. Follow NEWSDESK on Facebook for your daily sunshine report. So as you enjoy the rest of your day, stay safe, stay friendly, Sunshine City.
Get a look at the rain totals, very low. Passing showers would be possible. Cayman Islands were mainly dry. Jamaica, we may get a couple showers. We've had some in a few spots over the last 24 hours. May pick up around 10 to maybe 25 millimeters of rain, maybe half of an inch of rain if we get a shower. Same thing, parts of Cuba, Turks and Caicos, Puerto Rico, Anguilla, St. Bart's, Montserrat. Our rain chance is not too high. Antigua, Barbuda, it would be a passing shower as we go throughout the weekend. 10, maybe 15 millimeters of rain, quarter, maybe half of an inch of rain. See a little purple showing up. This is that easterly breeze, so we'll get some of those passing showers. Southeastern Caribbean from Trinidad up through Dominica. Could get a couple of those showers back through St. Lucia, Guyana, Suriname, northern Venezuela. That rain chance has gone down. The model's still showing a lot of rain in Honduras. This is probably a little bit overdone. It's showing about 10 inches of rain possible over the next 3 days. It's not going to be that high, but I am still monitoring, as you know, and as we've talked about together, that flood threat. If we get additional rain in parts of Nicaragua where we've already had some of the rain, same thing in Honduras, we could get some additional flooding. Mexico City, we're mainly watching out for the elevated seas and some of the gustier winds. So monitoring the Atlantic to see if we do have any subtropical system forming. I'll be tracking that for you as we get into next week. It'll be kind of, I don't want to say fun, but interesting to see. Again, I don't ever root for a big system, but this here, so long it's over water, we'll see what happens with it. We'll track how close it does get, and those big fronts coming. Again, 7-8 days from now, we should get a shot of cooler weather in the Caribbean. I will keep you posted. Until then, have a...
Hi, Mom. How are you? But Mom, you finished all your minutes yet?
No, girl. TLM has new postpaid plans and automatically upgraded my postpaid package.
Is that so?
Guess what? I am getting more minutes and almost double the amount of data for the same price.
I guess I'm making a switch now.
Let me call you back, Mom.
Hey Tash, you have tell him new postpaid plans?
Caribbean Nature Alliance, DCNA, has received an additional 1.7 million euros from the National Postcode Lottery, supplementing its annual 500,000 euros multi-year contribution. This extra funding will support the protection and restoration of nature areas in the Caribbean part of the Dutch Kingdom. DCNA's director, Arno Verhoeven, received the symbolic check from Jona Arnodesen, managing director of the Postcode Lottery, during the DCNA's final board meeting of the year in Bonaire. The additional funds will help tackle environmental challenges in the region, such as coral reef and mangrove degradation caused by climate change, pollution, overfishing, and invasive species. The funds will be used for regional projects, including mangrove restoration, and will be executed in collaboration with local conservation groups across the 6 Dutch Caribbean islands. These nature areas, crucial for biodiversity and local economies, are at risk, and the funding will help safeguard them. Arno Verhoeven expressed his gratitude, stating that the additional funds are vital for ensuring a sustainable future for the region's ecosystems. He also thanked the participation of the Postcode Lottery for their continued support.
St.Martin hosted the annual meeting of the Regional Committee for Latin America and the Caribbean of the Memory of the World program, known as MoWLAC. From November 25th to 28th, 2024, over 40 experts from 18 countries across the region attended the conference, which was funded by the Japanese Funds in Trust, UNESCO's regional office in Montevideo, and the government of St. Martin. The first 3 days were dedicated to closed meetings where the regional committee analyzed 35 applications from 14 countries. A total of 27 new inscriptions were approved for the Memory of the World Registry. St. Martin currently has 2 inscriptions into the Memory of the World Program International and Regional Register. Documents related to the escape of 26 enslaved persons from the Diamond Estate Plantation and the slave registers books at the Civil Registry. Delegates also visited several local memory institutions, including the Department of Records, Archives, and the National Heritage Foundation and Museum, and the Land Registry. The Minister of Education, Culture, Youth and Sport of St. Martin, the Honorable Melissa Gums, opened the conference, stressing the importance of safeguarding documentary heritage to preserve cultures. During the event, the delegates paid tribute to the late Alfonso Bladen, a distinguished documentary heritage expert from St. Martin. Marcelina Henry, UNESCO Secretary General, highlighted the importance of strengthening regional and international cooperation and shared plans for St. Martin to relaunch its National Memory of the World Committee in 2025. The St. Martin Library recently hosted 2 special events that brought the community together. To celebrate heritage and safety, author Ange Jesseroen presented her book, Fire Lobby, 200 jaar Vurige Liefde in the Diaspora, exploring ancestry, love, and legacy. Jesseroen shared personal insights into her family's history, urging attendees to document their own lineage. 3 donated copies of the book were accepted by library manager Mark Marshall, and a virtual reading aired on December 7th, 2024. Additionally, 13 children from Educare Daycare participated in a safety-themed story time enjoying Sesame Street Kid Safe. Elmo Stays Safe, followed by a coloring activity and rhyme time. The library invites other daycares to register for 2025 story times. For more information, contact 542-2970 or visit www.library.sx.
The SXM Padel Club is proud to host the International Senior Padel Tournament for the 3rd consecutive year from December 12th to 15th, 2024 in Bel Air, St. Martin. This prestigious event will feature players from 16 countries, including England, Canada, the USA, France, the Netherlands, St. Martin, and more. Celebrating this 3rd year, the SXM Padel Club has been a pioneer in the growth of padel in St. Martin, which now boasts 3 clubs and 12 courts, making it the Caribbean island with the highest number of padel courts per capita. The tournament strengthens St. Martin's reputation as a sports tourism leader and supports local economic growth. Spectators can enjoy exciting matches, while players benefit from the club's world-class facilities. For more details on the event, visit SXM Padel Club's social media or call 721-580-0723. All the time we have for today's edition of St. Martin News Desk.
Thank you for joining us. Remember, new episodes premiere every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 a.m. on TV 15 across our social media platforms and all Alexa devices globally. I'm also Lawrence.
And I'm Jasenia Lassiter, wishing you a wonderful week. See you next time.
And stay friendly all the holiday days. St. Martin.